Alright, hey guys. Today is going to be a big unboxing for me. And it is the Sony Cybershot DSC-TX30. Before I open this, I'm going to say something real quick. My current camera, which you're seeing right now, or what you're watching, what I'm recording right now, is on the Sony Cybershot DSC-TX10. 2 steps below the 30. Now, I got this for my birthday, around my birthday in, I gotta say, 2010, I think. Or when I was 11 or 12 years old, I'm not sure. I think it was like 3 years ago or something I got this camera. And it was great. It's a waterproof camera, and, I really liked it until it started, getting pretty crappy. It's just my camera. I'm afraid any day now it's gonna die. And my mom finally said, after me asking her, "Mom, can I get a new camera?" She said for Christmas time, or around Christmas time, she'll give me $200 to get a new camera. And we got this on Monday, Cyber Monday, right after Black Friday, obviously. It was only $199. And it also included this little guy, a Sony case. We got this directly from the Sony store, and yeah, let's take a look at the box. Oh, and by the way, I ordered this thing with, and my brother's, so it was 400, Sony points, Sony rewards points. Guess how much 400 Sony rewards points are for spending $400 on these cameras? $4. $1 per 100 points. That's really generous of you guys.
It's 15 hours.
Sony, make.believe, Cybershot, FIFA World Cup Brazil, FIFA original digital camera, up here, and see how this camera's silver? If you went back to my TX10 video, the TX10 was silver, so they don't put a custom box for your color camera, so you have no idea what color you're getting with unless you have that sticker, which I got the black, and they don't even have a silver TX30, so I don't get it. I think they did at one point, but they don't anymore. So let's see here. It's 18.2 megapixels, and my camera currently, my TX10 is only 16 megapixels. And it's 5x optical zoom. Mine's only 4. Up to 10x clear image zoom. I'm not exactly sure how much digital zoom I have. It said somewhere, but it rubbed off. 3.3-inch extra fine OLED LCD display. Let's hope the touchscreen's better. Full HD movie, 1920 by 1080. Optional accessory. Wait. So it's an optional accessory. So you could buy this, and sometimes they won't even give you the battery with it. So it's optional. Interesting. Well, the good thing about it is it's the same battery I currently have in my camera, but these batteries all suck. So optional accessories: the battery charger, a case, and case. Let's look under it. It's the under right here. And focus. Stamina, approximately 250 shots using battery NP-BN, I think. Which, I hate the battery gauge on my camera currently, because like it would come from 1 bar go up to 3 bars instantly. So they obviously do not know what level the battery's at. 3D World, created by Sony. Black. Where? And when fully charged, actual performance may vary based on product settings, usage patterns, and environmental conditions. The measurement method based on CIPA standard. So pretty much they're saying this doesn't mean anything. This probably doesn't even mean anything. Your camera could die after 1 shot. Good. And here's the barcode and everything in the back. And a bunch of things. One thing I have noticed, that this thing takes micro SD, which I do not like, because I have a 16GB SD card in my camera currently, but this one takes micro SD, so why would they make that switch? I mean, worst part about micro SD, I got an 8GB right here. Look how small it is. I mean, on the floor, the worst part about micro SDs, you could you could mistake it as a piece of lint or something and vacuum it up or something. Or Mac. That's weird how it only shows Mac. Supplied accessories: AC adapter, rechargeable battery pack, a micro USB cable, wrist strap, and in foreign language. Okay, so Windows operating system. I do not need to read that. Well, let's start. And another thing that you will notice is that it's upside down. There's no seal on this thing. There's just absolutely no seal. It just opens directly up. Sony's quality. Let's hope this thing's better than my current camera. Now, I'm probably not going to be taking this thing underwater as much, because if you could hear through the microphone, sometimes you could actually hear water in the microphone. And I haven't taken this camera underwater in about a year, so that's good. This is and the reason I got another waterproof, I could have went out and gotten a higher quality camera, but I mean, it's just that I take my camera everywhere. It goes where I go. I don't, with the exception of school or other places like that, where I know that my camera is not a good place to be taken. So it just goes everywhere with me. So having something a little bit more rugged is good, and not something that'll break due to a raindrop. And here's the best thing about Sony: they include a bunch of crap in it. So I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Limited warranty. Oh. Let's see, what is this? Sony. Notes on waterproofing. Don't need that. I love the ads they put in here. No, I do not need to register. It's my camera. Let me zoom out a little bit. That's probably better. And we got digital still camera instruction manual. And I'm gonna stand up for this. Oh, there's the camera right there. I was about to say. Okay, so I'll get to the camera in a minute. Right here we got the battery pack. Take it out of its little sleeve. Sony battery pack. And we got the same exact charger that I got when I got the TX10, so USB. And let's see here. Take that little tray thing out, the camera's in. We got the little wrist strap, which I do not use this wrist strap. I got one coming in that actually has an adjustable thingy on it. Because in my opinion, this big wrist strap's not protecting you anymore. Because it could just slide off your wrist. And the camera cable, I think it's the same one that charges my phone. So that's a bit better than the one they originally had. That with my camera, because I could not find any other device that will be powered by this. So I mean, by the cable that my original camera took. Let me see real quick. Hit the old cable, and I think they changed it. Yep, they did. Well, my camera decides to focus. You can see it. Okay, now we're going to. So that's good because my phone. Yes, I got a crappy Droid, but yeah. And it's already taken 9 minutes. Dang. And I could just charge this, you know, if I need to charge my phone, because, you know, that's good. Zoom out a little bit. Get all this crap out the way. Because we're going to start the camera review thing. Well, not a review. I'm just going to just do a first look at it. It's in this weird little plastic stuff or whatever. Oh, my TX30. And actually a clean screen, as you'll see in a minute. Let's see here. Ooh, you can see me. Kind of. I don't need fingerprints. And this thing feels, wow, a lot heavier than my other camera. And so much smoother. Cybershot. And another thing is, the microphones are up here. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. AVCHD. Everything's kind of the same. Everything's kind of the same. But I do not like that zoom thing. Yeah, and I do like that I've noticed that this only has one slot where you put everything, opposed to the TX10. Oh, it goes this way. So there's less areas where stuff could get into it. And if you will be able to see in there, you got the charger cable, unless that's HDMI. No, that's HDMI right there, I think. And then we have the battery pack and the micro SD card thing. So yeah, actually I'm gonna keep that open. Much better looking camera. And if I'm not mistaken, those are LEDs right there, so it'll actually, my original camera, my TX10 takes amazing low light pictures and videos. So I would assume that this is better at it, and I wouldn't really need this light, but it actually would be a good thing in if I needed to shoot it something in the dark. So, Caro Zeiss lens, and everything like that. So, let's put everything inside of it. Batteries right here. Take that little guy, set it in here. Set it in there. There we go. It's in. Now let's take the micro SD card and let's hope this thing's charged. 8 GB. And close her up. Close her up. There we go. Alright, now let's turn her on. Just like my other camera. English, I think that's what I'm speaking. New York, daylight savings on. I don't know if we're daylight savings on, I'll just do on. Actually, yeah, I'll just turn it on just in case. And it's January, no it's not. December 5th, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's December 5th, 2013 at 3:11. Well, there's the middle schoolers getting off, so. Oh. And there's other display modes I could have. Let's just go with black. High. Okay. No, I do not need that. Oh, do they really have this also with the reinsert memory card? Okay. I do not have fingernails, so it's going to be a little bit tough. My bad about this. Ah, the memory card doesn't work, I think. I gotta go searching around for another one. Wonderful. Sorry about that. Oh, shut up. Alright, so we're gonna zoom up on my bed, and zooming's in much faster. Alright, yeah, okay. Let's see here. This looks just like my other camera, but there's so much more scene effects right here. One thing that I checked out while I was at the store, Sony store, partial color, which I really liked. So, oh my God, I know that. So if I wanted to do part red, everything else in the room except for my red blanket covers are black and white. No. Oh boy, gotta love these touchscreens. Green, so that's black and white, and there's nothing green on this camera. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go get another memory card, and I'm gonna come back to you. All right, bye. All right, this is a update video of the Sony TX30. I've had it for 2 days, and overall, it's an awesome camera. This is my old camera, the Sony TX10, which is 2 models under this. I'm just going to go over a little overview of my new camera, how it works, and how my old camera functions, and so I'm also going to this is going to be a test video of this camera to see how good it is, and of showing how crappy my old camera was. I mean, it wasn't crappy, it's just the condition it is in now, because I got this about 2-3 years ago for my birthday, so it's pretty old. And at one point it was waterproof, which I have not taken it underwater in about a year, and I will never take it underwater again. So here's the first area I'm going to show, macro of the flap that comes down, which all that crap's been rubbed off. There's a flash, stereo microphones, and there's the old lens. You can see scotch tape there, which I'll show you why in a minute. You can see heavy surface scratches right there. This engravement was a few weeks after we got our cameras. We noticed that we just set our cameras anywhere, and our dad was we kept like, you know, and where's the camera? Where's my camera? Which camera's ours? So my dad took us to a jewelry store because they engraved our cameras for us. So we had our initials on them, which I'm not going to engrave my new camera, but you know. Under here, you can see Sony crap. Underwriter laboratory listed, blah, 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 blah. Tripod mount, and here's the reason why I put the scotch tape on. No matter how hard I try, this clip right here, I don't know if you can see that, when this camera focuses, generally it does a good job of focusing. There you go. You can see that clip right down there. Trying to get it to where you guys can see it. There you go. See that clip down there? That broken area? That's the old clip. So it therefore doesn't shut. There's the old battery, which does not work in my camera now. I do not know why. It says for use with compatible battery only, even though it's the exact same. This side thing, the side panel, broke off. There's the old tripod. There's the old lanyard mount. And this whole thing broke off when, I don't know why. I think because I was holding it or something with a lanyard, and or what happened, I think, was it was getting caught on things in my pocket. And it started coming off from here, and I just had to cut it off because it was getting so annoying. Now the screen, it's in terrible condition because my camera goes everywhere with me, unless it's to school or something. But it goes everywhere with me, so it would get scraped and everything. I mean, it still works, but, you know. Alright, so let me get that out the way. Now I'm going to do a quick overview of what this thing can do with overall, what I've noticed is this camera is the best at macro. I mean, I've taken a lot of pictures on the magnifying glass plus, which turns on the LED light. You can't turn it on while filming, which is a pretty stupid thing because it would be useful for videos or something. But I mean, it's amazing when you turn on magnifying glass plus. This command, the command key right here. I mean, even in video, it's awesome in macro. In magnifying glass plus, I can probably get this close down to it, and it would focus much better. I've gotten down to my arm, way down here, and it would have focused way... I mean, this camera is unbelievably awesome with the macro, which I love macro photography. We could even focus up on these little stick things on my lamp, and it does an awesome job with it. Now we can also focus, zoom in. This goes up to, I believe, 10x zoom, optical zoom, and no, 5x optical zoom. which, let me make sure, somewhere on the camera, I'm not sure. It does not say it, but 5x optical zoom and I think 10x digital zoom, which does a really good job at that. There are some problems though with this camera. It does take micro SD, which I do not like because micro SD can get lost very easily. It's awesome how they could do micro SD in that small size, even like a 32 gigabyte, but still, I mean, it's so easy to lose those things and mistaken them for like a piece of lint on the floor. And the camera, it doesn't reject the micro SD card in any way. It'll go in any way. But here's the thing: it will only read one side, and most times, I put it on both sides. One side, it says, it'll say, reinsert memory card, and I do that on the other side, and it still says that. So I gotta put it in a special way for it to work, which is pretty stupid, but. Overall, this camera is a really good camera, and sometimes you even forget that it's waterproof because it's that good. It's not like the GoPro where you gotta have that protective case over it. Even though it could go down to like the bottom of the ocean or something, and still be okay. But I mean, this camera would do like you could take it in the pool or something, and it would probably do great. It goes down to 33 feet, and yeah, it just works out amazing. I mean, it's just a regular pocket camcorder, but it's waterproof, and it fits so good in my pocket. It's really small, so honestly this is a really good camera, and I will give it a win-win. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and that is it.